Have that amount of confidence to know that you don't need to say anything to anyone. Because one of the things is that how can you be able to explain to someone who have never traded, who have never been exposed to Forex, that, for example, you deposited 1,000 Rand or 1,000 more marketing and you made 20,000 in what, 3-4 hours? How are you going to explain that? Some things I can't explain are very, they're absurd, comrade. So Forex, I don't think Forex is meant to be explained to anyone. It must be a conscious decision when someone wants to be involved into this thing. But to explain for a living, you say, I don't actually say Forex. I don't say Forex. I don't say Forex. Because now they will ask you, okay, so how does this thing work? Hi, I don't trust it. Do you think you can make money? Is there money into this thing? Now you have to explain. And what is nice about this thing? Comrade, I'm telling you that which any other industry can you be involved in that can give you the capability Forex can give you? To a point where if you deposit, meaning if you deposit your last 100,000, for example, if you had 100,000 and you deposit that 100,000 into a trading account tonight, I mean, like when the market actually started, according to obviously how I obviously managed to scale up the trades, it was 2,200%. You're going to be up what? 2 million, 2.2 million. That's basically what it is. Imagine explaining that to someone who's never been in Forex. That you came, like yesterday, you were down your less 100,000. Now you made 2 million, 2.2 million. How can you explain that, comment? These things can't be explained. They are not meant to be explained. Please, they are not meant to be explained. Which bank can you go to? Well, you can say, I have 100,000 and I need to do an investment. How would they give you that? It's impossible for them to give you that amount of money. That amount of return. But why? It's like, comrade, just go anywhere. Financial institution, they don't offer products that can give you these types of return. Only Forex can do it. Only the stock markets, crypto markets can do it. Truly speaking, where else can you go to get this type of result? And you don't have to do this in like, what, 50 years or 5 years. One trade can change your life. Literally. Okay, imagine now, according to how gold moved today, even now, even how it is moving. If you deposited 100,000 and you scaled in the way I scaled in, you just, let's say, copied every exact same thing the way I did it, even the loss sizing and all that. That's 2.2 million. One trade. Why? Come on now. One trade. I understand the stigma that people, normally people say that when people normally say that in this world, you are not going to succeed if you are being greedy and if you are being unrealistic and all that. That means automatically, if you think like that, you don't belong here. If you think like that. And I understand some can say, okay, there's a lot of ways to navigate. I mean, there's too many brokers won't be able to pay you and all that. So I came with a better idea, and this better idea is public. Instead of having one account, why, for example, you had 100,000. Why not split that 100,000 under 10 different brokers and execute the same orders on all of them? Because if you're going to be making such money, you're going to get something from overall. It's not like all of them that are going to reject your withdrawal. Some can be able to give you this one, some can be able. So that problem is solved. So what's your excuse? There's no excuse. There's no excuse. What's the excuse from there? There isn't any excuse that here brokers won't be able to pay you. Disintegrate everything. Listen, it's impossible that they won't all pay you. It's impossible. Very much impossible. Overall, 22 million, you might find out in other brokers you made one. This broker you made 100,000, this broker you made was able to give you 50,000, this broker was able to give you 60, this one 100, this one 500. If you count that, you might be over 1 million. Because you are spreading everything. But under one broker, the pressure is too much. So in order to have access to more liquidity, spread, disintegrate your funds. You have access to everything. What's the excuse, comrade? There's no excuse. Truly speaking, if we were to talk about the issue of holding, can you hold? Can you just hold for once in your life? Just hold a trade. Up until you do something crazy. Up until you do something, let's say, tangible. Yeah, that's what it comes to. Can you hold it? Because you don't have to hold this thing. That's crazy, comrade, because you've been trading for years, but you still can't hold the trade. It is somehow embarrassing, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense that not being able to hold a trade. It's something else. That's why we pray to God. And I heard some people saying, hey, you pray to God, but sometimes you play this certain type of music, what.